The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game. To start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Darnold. He'll complete it to Barner. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. We'll try and run it with Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Good for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Darnold to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now, ladies. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cutt. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
A big play for Seattle. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Darnold's pass complete to Kenneth Walker. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 5. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Huff brings it in left side. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Walker. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks 7, Dolphins 0. Jason Myers.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
All right, fellas, let's go ahead.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Come on, two.
A a run here with H.N. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
First down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
2 and out on first down. Now a screen set up for H.N. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
Here's first and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
All right, 20 TX. 20.
Here's Gtowncapp throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
21 G.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
He's right, snug. All right, come on. Get in.
And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made by Julian Love. A 6-yard pickup. Brings
They'll
up
come up
second
now
and
for
4
second down
at the
and 4.
13-yard line.
Get set.
A run up the middle with H.N. To the pylon, he's in. Devon H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
That ties the game at 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Pistol snap back to Darnold. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
So that guy in the slot, Mike, yes, he has to have great reaction times. Yes, he has to have great quickness and speed. But because he's typically facing the shiftiest and highest targeted player on the opposing offense, he has to have great instincts. That's what we saw there. His reaction time and his anticipation allowed him to jump that route, get his hands on it, and snatch one of those targets away.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Solo left Zion.
Here's 2 and out on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down. Tungo Bailoa. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A loss of 2.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. On the carry, it's Achane. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Yards on the play.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Connects with Kupp on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Kupp in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down, Seattle.
No, ladies.
To throw again is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold again. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
Jason Myers to kick off for
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
32 Stinger. Go ahead. 32, right there. Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, hard. Solo left Zion.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Right.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going to go. It's Tua. And that is not going to work. It is is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
It's a gain of
20-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
To throw on 1st down is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. The RPO, that one is complete, and he's in. Jake Bobo, touchdown Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go ahead. Come on, 2. Out.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
21G. Ready.
Well run with Gtowncapp. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready, G. With solo left side. Scat. Hey. Solo left Zion. Long. Farther, long.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run, and it's Gtowncapp. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Shackle made right at midfield.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run this one straight ahead with Gtowncapp. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Winning team. Come on, 1. Hard. 8. Let's go. Come on, 1. Hard.
From the gun, here's Tua. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Darnold to throw on 1st down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Darnold quickly to Smith-Njigba. Down the left sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Oh, lady.
Here's Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Next to score, Seahawks 24, Dolphins 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on, 2. You're right here. Ready.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Go ahead.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Number one.
To the 20. And he will
just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Dolphins 21. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll look deep, left sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
To 2nd and 10.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jason
3 points,
Myers
all
to kick
that
off
separates
4th
these
down.
two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, come on. It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Nick Westbrook-Akine. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Go set.
On second down, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
We go set. Go, lady.
Now Darnold. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Yo, lady.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Bobo is the motion man. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down behind the
3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Watch it, Oscar. Step. 21G, 21G.
Tua pushed out to his left. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
Derek Hall. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long.
We're outside. Ready. Ready. Go 80. Go 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Cup in motion. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. In motion is Barner. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
All right, come on.
Tua, give it to Gtowncapp. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. Ready, team. Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Watch it, Oscar. Hey. Low. Double 1, high.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. Finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Miami.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of
Now
9
it's 2nd
brings
and
up
1.
2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, here is Gtowncapp. And he's got another one. Come on, Gtowncapp. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
35. Seahawks 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go set. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing, Darnold. Shaheed with the catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
Young lady. Here we go, young lady.
Darnold to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jack Jones.
Darnold's pass intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
For a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Seattle.
40 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Here's Darnold. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 more yards.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Delaney. Ready.
To throw again is Darnold. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Gtowncapp. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a give to Gtowncapp. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Ready.
A run out of the gun with Gtowncapp. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
The 17-yard line.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
All right, go. Ready. Time on three, kick.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
And the Dolphins first down.
Get set.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Gtowncapp. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Second and 11.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Once again, it's Gtowncapp. Has an opening past the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That is caught. interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard. 3rd and 9. They'll go play action with Darnold. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Dolphins have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
21G, 21G. Turbo 1, corner, long.
Tua now on 1st down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead.
56. Seahawks 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Walker. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. First and 10 from the 43. Here's Darnold to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Darnold. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Handoff running left, Walker. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here. Third down.
Here goes set.
Throwing with a quick pass out one. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Red 80.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins force the turnover on the first series of this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get set. 21G. Out.
Achane again. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal.
32 stinger. What?
Trying to run it in. A-Chan. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Intended for Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. Dante Trader on the cover.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So they're left facing third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on third down. Complete to Walker on the check down. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Gronk, as they force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And Fatu, another fumble with the INT. And the Dolphins will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Come on, two. Out.
They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Hill now from the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. Flushed that out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here goes set. Red 80. Red 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Quick slant caught by Shaheed. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. A pistol snap. Darnold. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone on 1st. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7.
Jason Myers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. D. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eskridge on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. 20, T8. Hey, 21, T8.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Watch it, Oscar. Step. Out.
Tua now from the gun. It's caught. Devon Achane. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Corner, long. Come on, one, high.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Here's Darnold. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up second and 1 at most.
It's second and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Darnold looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here to come. Escapes a defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Darnold now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And again, it's Darnold. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Now we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10, Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he sails that one over the end zone.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket and your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make even under the best of circumstances.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
We're going to start.
They send a man in motion. Tight end going in motion here.
Hello, lady. It's set.
2nd and 10, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Has it down close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
We're going to start. Hello, lady.
On 3rd down, Walker. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
Ready. Ready. Yellow lady.
Now Darnold, 4th down. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Go ahead. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by H.A. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
Yeah, ready. 21G.
Second down carry for H.A. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Right here. 22.
Out of the gun and give to Hill. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And go right back to Hill. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Working quickly here.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. He put some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
On the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We're going to set.
They'll send him over right. Play fake, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
11 yards. It's 2nd down.
From the gun, Darnold. Connecting on the slant. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Strong with a quick pass out wide. And he's brought down at the line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. It's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 25 yards. First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. This is a heater going deep. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second and 10 now. Darnold. That's dropped underneath. Walker. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third and 1.
He gives it out left, and it's caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. On the move, headed right. Barner with the grab. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They'll come up on first and 10. From the red zone on first. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They've got a man in motion. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Needing 9 now on this third down, thanks to that false start penalty. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
We go, set. Lady. Red lady. Yo, lady. Stay set.
Here he goes, third and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar. All right, go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Gtowncapp. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Ready.
The receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
At the line of scrimmage.
Turn on three,
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Hill again. Oh, he drops it, cuts up the right sideline. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Not first down. Here's Gtowncapp. It's caught left side by Hill. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
And off headed runs. It's Hill. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
All right, come on. Cover 1, high. Ready, T. Ready, T, stinger.
And off now to Hill. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready, T. 20 TX.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Space to the left. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
21G. Ready,
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Get right here. Scat. Winning team. Let's go. All right, fellas.
Running for it, it's AJ. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Winning team. Out.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins lead by 10. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Out. Hey, 21 TA. Out.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Good. 32 stinger. Winning team. What?
From the gun, a run for Madison. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line brings up 3rd down.
Hey, come up. Hey, get safe. Out.
And give it to Hill. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down. Working quickly here.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Out.
Out of the gun, Madison. And that didn't even give it a chance, Brock. Brought down way short of the mark there. This defense forces a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
1st and 10, Darnold. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
15-yard loss. It's 2nd down.
They kick the running back in motion. Darnold looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. And this is another incompletion.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
And again, it's Darnold. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Here's Darnold. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing it again here. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. From the gun, Darnold finds him over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the fourth.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Seahawks will line up for the
They look to throw it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
Dolphins 21, Seahawks 18. Jason Myers to kick off for
Volley
Seattle.
set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completes this one to Hill. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They're going to pass it here. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now. They need 7.
44. Ready. 18.
Setting up to pass. This one's taken in by Hill. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Hill now from the gun. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12
They'll move the
yards.
chains after that pickup
And
of
the
12.
Dolphins,
That kind of call right there, Kate, it shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Madison again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
All right.
Quick pass right side, complete. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.